Alright everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're taking a closer look at one of the coolest drops for winter 2024. It's Uniqlo's latest shoulder bag. We've got it right here in the studio ready to review for you. So without further ado, let's dive right straight into it. So here are the features. I'll just put up on screen as usual. Just have a read through and pause the screen if you have to. So let's take a closer look at the exterior of the multi-pocket shoulder bag. At first glance, through the product images, this item definitely gives off strong Porter vibe. For those unfamiliar, Porter Yoshida is a renowned Japanese brand established in 1935. It's celebrated for its high quality bags, all handmade in Japan with meticulous craftsmanship and durable materials. This design shares a lot of similarities with Porter's aesthetic, echoing elements inspired by the Japanese street culture. It is rectangular shaped and it does share a messenger crossbody like design. The fabric composition for this bag is as follows: 84% elasto multi-ester and 16% cotton. The lining is 100% polyester. So what is elasto multi-ester? So I think I'm saying that correct because even Google struggled to pronounce that, so I'm not exactly sure, but you could correct me in the comments. But elasto multi-ester is a type of synthetic fiber known for stretchability and durability. It does combine elasticity of the traditional stretch fibers like elastane with the resilience of shape retention of polyester, hence why you're able to maintain the structure and shape of this light material. There's no specific mention of waterproofing or water repellency in the listed details for this bag, so it's unclear if it includes such coating at this time. However, given the materials used, particularly the polyester lining and the elasto multi-ester blend in the shell, is likely designed to offer some level of resistance to moisture. That said, without explicit confirmation, it's safer to presume it offers basic protection rather than full waterproofing. So at the front here, we do have two large square-shaped zippered compartments, both equal in size. The zippers here do feature practical pull tabs right here, and they are reasonably sized, long for an easy grip and made of rubber. It does feel like one of those cable cords type of design because it does have the little grooves underneath. While the design is fairly simple anyways, it is functional and does get the job done nice and neatly. These compartments are ideal for storing miscellaneous items like your phone, keys, or other essentials you want to quick access. So there's a bit of padding as well here, which is really nice, and they're both equally the same size, so fairly simple. And it does have this little cover just at the top here to protect the zips if you like. On the sides here, we do have two open pockets, which one features a zipper that allows you to adjust its size, making it versatile for items like a larger water bottle or a larger umbrella. And then the other pocket on the other side is fixed with a button closure. Both pockets are nearly identical in size, though the adjustable one is just a slightly bit larger. The design is pretty straightforward and pretty consistent, so I'll be testing my Yeti 26-ounce water bottle to see how well it fits. So we have the Yeti water bottle, and we're just going to fire it in to see if it fits or not. So bear with me 1 second, and just going to struggle to get it in here. So it does fit perfectly fine, as you can see, and it actually doesn't take any room into the interior inside, which is really good. It does have its own separate compartment that's pushed outwards, so it doesn't eat into the main area too much, so that's actually a good thing. Yeah, it does fit a large water bottle like this. The straps are pretty simple and functional, similar to what you get on previous Uniqlo items. They're well made and adjustable, provide a generous length as well, so most of you shouldn't have any issues finding a comfortable fit. So it's very straightforward with any other particular strap, nothing special here. And at the ends here, it just has this usual buckle clips. So, and this one doesn't have one, but it's just stitched on. At the top here, there's large opening with double zippers that open fairly quite wide, providing a clear view and easy access to the items inside, which brings us onto the interior. So inside the interior, we have a spacious main compartment with plenty of room and an excellent field of view, making it very easy to organize and access your gear. So there's a large view here, straight down, and let's start with the back side. On the back side here, it might be difficult to see, but we do have a dedicated tablet sleeve with a minimal padding that provides just enough cushioning to protect your device while keeping it secure. And then down in the center here, we just have the main area where you can store all your items, your larger items. On the front side here, there are two open organizational pockets, perfect for smaller items, helping to keep items separated from the main area. So we do have just two over here. They're not actually too big. When you put your hand into it, it's just small enough to hold like a little power bank or something like that. Yeah, that's pretty much it in the inside. It is quite spacious in the main central area, so you do get a lot of space to play with at the sides as well. So I just have the 12.9-inch iPad Pro. This is the second generation. I'm just going to put this in here and see if it fits, because there's no exact dimensions listed on the website for the size of the device that you could fit in here. So 12.9 inch, just round it up to 13 to be honest. and yeah, fits. And I forgot to mention it is secured down by a little Falco strap right here, and you do have a little padding on the front here and the inside, but on the back here there's really not that much padding. You can literally hear the tablet off the table. It's quite thin actually. It's not too much protection here, so just bear that in mind. I just want to also mention that if I push this all the way to this side, there is a bit of room here, about this much actually, so I think you could fit a 14-inch laptop in here perfectly fine, but that's really up to you. If you want, just probably have a cover on it for extra protection. So here's a 16-inch MacBook Pro, and let's see if it fits. This is a question I get asked all the time regarding like devices, if it fits or not. So I don't think this fits, if I'm going to be honest. Nah, it's not going to fit. It looks like it fits, but it's not even getting into the opening here. So if it's not going in at ease, then it doesn't fit. So I'll say 16-inch it doesn't fit, but 14-inch would probably fit, most likely fit. So yeah, keep that in mind. So I have the tablet in here and the water bottle at the same time, and down in the center here, it doesn't actually eat in too much into the main area, which is really good. With this pocket, the way it's designed, it actually goes outwards. So I do like that feature, because most times most bottles tend to take a bit more room in the main compartment. So you know you're getting maximum space here. So onto the pros and cons. We got practical organization, which includes 2 front side pockets, organizational pockets, and a dedicated tablet sleeve for keeping items separated and secure, which is quite practical. And then we do have a spacious design in the main compartment. The price to product ratio, in my opinion, what you're getting is an excellent bag at this price point. It's hard to beat the value it offers, especially with its design resembling the iconic Japanese Yoshida aesthetic, staying true to its roots. Just makes it a fantastic entry point for the Western market, blending practicality with a touch of Japanese inspired style. So the bag does sort of stand a bit, I guess. It does have a bit of a standability factor, even though it's empty inside. But yeah, if this matters to you, then there you go. So this is the bag on body, and I actually do like the way it sits. It's a nice rectangular shape. Opening to get access to it is pretty nice as well. I can see that if you do have a tablet or a laptop, it will create like a flat surface resting against you, so it'll be like pretty much this. At the moment it's empty, and it does curve around you like this if you carry maybe smaller items, but if you have a big flat laptop in the back or a tablet, you will feel that flat design here. So just bear that in mind, and that might be uncomfortable for some, but if you have it pretty much all the way at your back like this, then it should be okay. But I usually have my bags on the side like this, so it does rest against my hip and it might feel a bit uncomfortable, but that's really up to you to decide. Onto the pricing, size and color. The multi-pocket shoulder bag is priced at $24.90 in the UK. Make sure you check the price and stock availability in your region accordingly. It's available in 2 color options, black and olive. So onto my conclusion, the multi-pocket shoulder bag is a fantastic option for anyone seeking practicality, style and affordability in one package. At $24.90, it does offer excellent value for its durable materials. The adjustable straps and versatile design make it suitable for a variety of uses, whether you're commuting, traveling or running errands. What really stands out is the aesthetic of this one. It does embody that Japanese Yoshida inspired look. I'll put a picture up for a bit of reference, but it gives you that style and the edge without breaking the bank. It's available in classic black or olive, which is a good versatile option that complements any outfit. I do highly recommend this bag actually for anyone looking at a budget friendly option. It's a good entry point to add to your style, to just elevate your style and provide some practicality as well for your everyday uses. I'm a big fan of Uniqlo and everything they do actually. Their products constantly deliver on quality and functionality, and this bag is no exception. Honestly, I can't even recommend them enough. They always manage to strike the perfect balance between affordability and good design. If you're considering this bag, you're definitely in for a good treat. Yeah, and that's it guys, and if you enjoyed the video and it helped give you a closer look, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I've got another exciting video coming soon, so stay tuned for that. That's it for today guys, and stay safe. I'll see you on the next one.